Hello guys, today we say Monero. What is Monero? Cryptocurrency are increasing in popularity. There are virtual or digital currency that are decentralized and can be used to trade or spend using blockchain technology. Many of them are made to enhance privacy and anonymity, and whether they achieve success is unpredictable. A few of them currently allow public viewing of transcriptions, while others make privacy optional, and still others keep the privacy features strictly implicit. When most of us think of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is usually the first one that comes to mind. If it was one of the first of its kind using P2P technology to allow users to make payments with their coins. But there are another currency that has achieved a high level of popularity and acceptance mainly for its privacy-oriented features. This one is called Monero. This active explains the key concepts, features and challenge of Monero. Understanding Monero. Monero is an open source privacy-oriented cryptocurrency that has launched. It is built and operated on the Connect this blockchains, which from the underlying technologies behind a digital currency are public ledgers of participants actives that show all the transcriptions on the network. Monero's blockchain is international configured to be opaque. It makes transcriptions details like the identity of senders and recently and the amount of every transcription anonymous by distributions the addresses used by participants. Along which anonymity the meaning process for Monero is based on an egalitarian concept. This is a principle that all people are equal and deserve equal opportunities. Its developers did not keep any stake for themselves when they launched Monero, but they did bank on contributions and community support to futures develop the virtual currency. How is Monero different from Bitcoin? As mentioned about Bitcoin is the most popular cryptocurrency on the market. It works on a protocol that attempts to share the participants' identity using pseudonym addresses. These pseudonyms are randomly generated combinations of alphabets and numbers, but this approach offers limited privacy as both Bitcoin's addresses and transactions are registered on the blockchain, offering them to public access. Even pseudonyms addresses are not fully private. A few transcriptions carried on by a participant over time can be linked to the same addresses, allowing the possibility of theirs to become a more of an address owner's trends and their identifiable. Another advantage of Monero over Bitcoin is fungibility. This means that two units of a currency can be mutually subtracted with no difference between them, while $1 billion are equal in value, they are not fungible as each carries an unique service number. In contrast to one gold bars of the same grade of fungible as both have the same value and don't carry any distributions futures. Using this analogy, a Bitcoin is $1 billion, while Monero is that price of gold. The transcriptions history of each Bitcoin is recorded on the blockchain. It allows identifiability Bitcoin units that might be linked to certain events like fraud, gambling, or theft, which paves the way for blockchain suspending or closing accounts that hold such units. Imagine requisitions with bitcoins today that were previously used for gambling and they are banned in the future, leading to a loss. Monero has a non-traceable transcription history, which offers participants a much safer network where they don't run the risk of having their held units be refused of blockchains by others. How does Monero improve privacy? Monero allows privacy concerns using the concepts of ring signatures and steals addresses. Ring signatures enable a sender to conceal their identifier from other participants in a group. Ring signatures are anonymous digital signatures from one member of the group that don't reveal which member seeks transcriptions. To generate a ring signature, the Monero platform uses a combination of a sender's account keys and clubs it which public keys on the blockchain. This marks is unique as well as private. It hides the sender's identity as it is computationally impossible to criteria which of the group members' case was used to produce the complex signature. Steals addresses add additional privacy as randomly generated addresses for one-time use are created for each transcriptions on behalf of the recipient. The use of the steals addresses enables conceals the actual destination addresses of transcriptions and it hides the identity of the receiving participant. Ring confidentially transcriptions of ring also enable hiding the amount of transcriptions after achieving source in hiding the identifiers of senders and receives. The ring functionality was introduced in January and is mandatory for all transcriptions except on the Monero network. Monero's challenges. While provides full rapid adoptions of Monero, it also brings with it several challenges. For instance, the non-traceability and privacy features allow them to be used for disreputable purpose and at questionable marketplace, including those like darks and gambling. This is one of the reasons why markets that the population on the dark web, like Alphabay and Oasis, showed increased use of Monero before they were should done. Okay, bye bye guys.